Let's study the value of qualitative research, its kind, characteristics, issues, strengths, and weaknesses. The kinds of qualitative research: first is the phenomenology, the study on how people give meaning to their experiences like death of loved ones, care for the people, and friendliness of the people. So, example of this are the experiences of family members waiting for a loved one undergoing major surgery. Next is ethnography. This is the understanding of how a particular culture groups goes about their daily lives, which includes their organizational setup, internal operations, and lifestyle. Example: observing group children playing, observing employees in a corporate office. Next is the content and discourse analysis, a method that requires the examination and analysis of substance or content of the communication that takes place through letter, books, journal, photos, video recordings, short messages, and services. Next is the historical analysis. A study of primary documents is to explain the connection of past events to present time. Example is the explaining the happenings during the Marcos regime. Next is the grounded theory. This occurs when a researcher discovers a new theory based on the data collected. The example of this grounded theory would be if the researcher wanted to study how people form relationships. Next, the characteristic and uses of qualitative research. First is it takes place in a natural setting like home, school, institution, and community. It focuses on participants' perception and experiences. Researchers are sensitive to participants' needs and participants are actively engaged in the process. Data are collected through observation, interviews, documents, blogs, etc. The strengths of qualitative research. First is the issues can be analyzed through detailed and deep examinations. Interviewers are not being limited to specific question and can be guided or redirected by the researchers along the process. The research framework and direction can be easily revised as new information emerges. The obtained data from the human experience is powerful and sometimes more interesting than a quantitative data, and data is usually collected from a few cases or individuals, so findings cannot be generalized to a larger populations. The strengths of qualitative research is heavily dependent on the researcher's skills and may be influenced by the researcher's outlooks. The volume of data makes analysis and interpretations time-consuming. It's sometimes hard to prove. The researcher's presence during the data gathering, which is often unavoidable in qualitative research, can affect the subject's attitude towards the process. And issues of anonymity and confidentiality can bring the results in problems when presenting findings.